Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Outfitters. We're talking PA Cage Fight 20, getting ready at the Woodlands, February 28th. Paul Matroseville, the promoter, and, of course, Jim Jordan going to be in the fight that night. It's going to be awesome because he's part of the co-main event and should be pretty darn exciting. Paul Matroseville, for you, setting this thing up and getting Jim Jordan involved again, I'm sure is pretty exciting.
It's very exciting to have Jim Jordan in our main event. You know, he's not an easy fighter to score on our cards now. He's getting national attention, and there's a lot of companies out there trying to book him. So, he's sticking to his roots, and he wants to fight in his hometown, and he's going after that belt.
And for you, Jim Jordan, let's welcome you in. PA Cage Fight 19 went your way. Now you're getting ready for 20.
Yeah, John, it's real exciting to be fighting in my hometown, and especially on a promotion such as PA Cage Fight. They really try to set the scene and the standard for the local guys and allow us to see what it's like to be part of such an event and, prepare us for our future in the sport.
Well, you had a little bit of fun in between PA Cage Fight 19 and 20. You went down to Bethlehem. You got a knockout down there. Tell us about how you're feeling right now and getting ready for this one.
Down in Bethlehem, man, I was able to stay on the feet and score a knockout in the first round, and what that really did was a confidence booster for me. It allowed me to just see what a bigger stage was like, and to be able to, to feel like I'm able to compete on a higher level with those guys too, and just build my confidence level up, like I said, for my future and with whatever's next to come for me.
Well, Jim, your opponent is going to be Shelby Graham. Tell us about what you know about him.
Well, Shelby's a gamer. That's what I can tell you about him. I was able to see him in person. Actually, he fought on the same card I did at the San Casino in Bethlehem, and I was able to watch how he is mentally leading up to a fight, and how he stays calm and reserved during a fight too. His cardio's top notch. I was able to see that too, since he went all 3 rounds in front of me, and all of his fights that I was able to watch on TV, on the internet, were long distance fights too, where his cardio was really pushed and his energy was at least matched, if not pushed harder too. So I know he's willing and able to go the distance of the full 15-minute fight. I'm hoping that's not the case, as always we try to get in and get out as fast as we can with a victory. And he's also a very talented Taekwondo artist. He's got a lot of good kicks and a lot of spinning acrobatic things that just make him dangerous. So I was able to do some research and check him out, and I look forward to the challenge. And I'm going to try and stay in the pocket and make it a real fight instead of going through the ground or making it a 15-minute fight. I want to get in and get out. Like I said, it's always the game plan. So, being able to study him and watch what he does, allowed me to develop a nice game plan that I'm looking forward to executing.
Jim Jordan, Paul Matroseville here on the John Mendola Show as we're talking about PA Cage Fight 20, getting ready at the Woodlands. Paul, for you mentioned a little bit about Shelby Graham. You and I were talking earlier in the week. You said he's a very good striker. Tell us about how you think this is going to go down with him and Jim Jordan.
Yeah, as a promoter, I've got to be biased. I'm not going to tell you who I think is going to win or who I want to win. I know that 2 people are going to win this fight too. It's going to be the winner of the fight and the fans. Jim's well-rounded. He's a freestyle fighter. Shelby Graham, I've seen him live a few times. He's spinning back fists, spinning heel kicks. He's going to throw everything in the sink. I mean, I'm sure on Shelby's level, he's got 5 pro wins. Jim has 3 pro wins. They're both going to be confident. He's definitely coming into a hostile territory. I'm flying him in from St. Louis, Missouri. He's coming in on Thursday. He's got a just-in-time chain, and Jim Jordan's going to have 300 to 500 of his own personal fans at this event. So, it's going to certainly be a confidence booster for Jim. But at the same token, he's facing a really tough opponent. I mean, it's a huge main event. It's really just all around going to be an amazing fight.
Jim Jordan and Shelby Graham are going to go at it in PA Cage Fight 20, which is coming up February 28th at the Woodlands. Really looking forward to seeing this. Jim, anything different you're doing this time around, or after watching, you said, Shelby, is there certain things you're trying to work out? Not that you want to give out any secrets, but I'm sure you're preparing as if, this is the big one.
Yeah, well, what, John, I prepare all for any event I've ever done in my life the same. I use the same mentality. Every day that I wake up, it's just time to get better. Every day I look forward to improving myself in any aspect, whether it be athletics or whether it be life. And, more specifically on the game plan, Like I mentioned, his cardio and able to go the distance. I've been focusing a lot on my cardio level and doing a lot more, intense workouts that allow for a lot of transitions. Anything to boost the heart rate and the cardio level is what I've been focusing on that. And, you mentioned that he's a very good striker, so I've been working a lot on my striking and getting a lot more individual sessions as far as my striking goes and my striking defense. So, I'm looking forward to sitting in the pocket and really, just like my last one in Bethlehem, I want to showcase my striking skills and be able to show my fans and anybody else that's watching that, I don't have to go to the ground every time. I'm well-rounded as well, and, I can use my hands and feet while I'm standing just as much as I can use the ground game.
PA Cage Fight 20 coming your way. The Woodlands, February 28th, 7 o'clock start here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.